Hi, Tom.
Hey Jane,
How's your day going?
it's good, thanks. How about yours?
Pretty good. So, what do you do for a living?
I work in a bookstore. How about you, Jane?
That sounds interesting. I'm currently studying psychology.
Great. So Jane, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger sister. What about you, Tom?
I'm the only child in my family.
That's great.
What's your favorite subject in psychology?
I find abnormal psychology fascinating. Any hobbies you enjoy, Tom?
I love playing basketball. How about you, Jane?
I enjoy hiking and painting in my free time.
It's really enjoyable.
It's cool getting to know your interests, Tom.
Same here, Jane.
So, Tom, do you have a favorite book or author?
Definitely, I'm a big fan of Stephen King.
Oh, he's great. I admire Agatha Christie's mysteries. Have you read any of her books?
Yes, I've read a few. Her stories are interesting.
Tom, did you try any new restaurants recently?
Yeah, I tried an amazing burger joint.
Do you have any pets, Tom?
Yes, I have a dog named Max. Do you have any pets?
No, but I'd love to adopt a cat someday. Do you like to travel?
Absolutely, exploring new places is exciting. How about you?
I enjoy traveling too, especially to historic places.
Have you been to any recently?
I visited an ancient castle last month.
Interesting. What's your dream travel destination?
Japan, the culture seems fascinating. What about yours, Tom?
I'd love to explore the landscapes of New Zealand.
Do you have any favorite sports?
I'm not much into sports, but I like swimming.
Do you have any favorite seasons?
I love autumn. The colors and weather are so refreshing.
Do you have any favorite cuisines?
I really enjoy Italian food. How about you, Jane?
I'm a fan of Mexican cuisine.
Jane, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 23. How about you, Tom?
I'm 25.
Do you have a favorite type of outdoor activity?
I enjoy hiking, especially in serene forested areas.
Hiking is a great way to connect with nature. If you could visit any famous natural landmark, where would you go?
I'd love to see the Grand Canyon.
Do you have a dream vacation destination?
New Zealand has always been a dream destination for me. The landscapes are stunning.
New Zealand is on many travel wish lists.
So Jane, do you have a morning routine that you follow every day?
Yes, I usually start with a cup of coffee, then go for a short jog.
That sounds refreshing. What's your go-to breakfast to kickstart the day?
I usually have some yogurt with fruits and a sprinkle of granola.
A healthy choice.
What's your favorite thing to do on the weekends?
I enjoy spending time in nature.
That sounds wonderful.
Do you have a favorite way to stay active, apart from hiking?
I like practicing yoga. It helps me stay flexible and relaxed.
Yoga is excellent for overall well-being.
Do you have any upcoming plans or activities you're looking forward to?
I am planning a camping trip with friends.
A camping trip sounds fantastic. Do you have a favorite camping spot you prefer?
I enjoy camping in the mountains.
Mountain camping is a great choice.
Do you have a favorite color?
I really like blue.
Blue is a soothing color.
Do you have a favorite way to spend a quiet afternoon at home?
I often enjoy reading a book or watching a light movie.
Reading or watching a movie sounds relaxing.
Do you have a favorite book or movie that you keep coming back to?
I enjoy reading Charlotte's Web. It's a heartwarming story.
Charlotte's Web is a lovely choice.
What is your name?
My name is Hazel. I'm Hazel.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
When is your birthday?
My birthday is on 2nd June.
Where were you born?
I was born in Toronto.
Where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles, California.
What is your phone number?
My phone number is 422-578-7865.
What is your email address?
It's hazel.1@gmail.com.
What do you do?
I'm a doctor.
What is your marital status?
I'm married.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
What time do you have breakfast?
I have breakfast at 7 a.m.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 10 p.m.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is pasta.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages: French, English, and Spanish.
Where is your sister?
She is watching TV.
What is she doing?
She is in her bedroom.
What is wrong with her?
She is sick.
What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
How's the weather?
It is raining.
What's the temperature?
It's 24 degrees Celsius.
What time is it?
Let me check my phone. It is 4 o'clock.
What time is it?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
What's the date today?
17th of October.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
What are you going to do today?
I'm going shopping.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the store. I need to buy something.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to go to the zoo.
What's the matter?
I'm not feeling so good.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Everything will be okay.
What's on your mind?
I am just thinking.
What did you do last night?
I cooked pasta and soup.
What sports can you play?
I can play tennis, basketball, football.
Could you do me a favor?
I'd be happy to help you.
How would you like to pay?
Would like to pay by cash.
How was the party?
It was a good time.
Are you here with anybody?
I came with my best friend.
What does she look like?
She's tall and slim with blonde hair.
Do you need help?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Could we have lunch together one day?
I'd love to, but I'm very busy at the moment.
How long does it take?
It takes half an hour.
Would you like to leave a message?
Please ask her to call me back.
What time does the meeting start?
The meeting will start at 9 a.m.
What time does the meeting finish?
The meeting will finish at 11 a.m.
Hi there. How's your day going?
Hey, it's been pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Not too bad. Did you do anything interesting over the weekend?
Yeah, I went hiking with some friends. It was exhausting but so much fun. What about you?
I caught up on some reading and tried a new recipe. Pretty low-key weekend.
That sounds relaxing. By the way, have you seen the latest movie that just came out?
Not yet. I've been meaning to. Have you? Is it any good?
Yeah, I saw it. It was all right. Nothing too extraordinary. But worth watching if you have the time.
I'll definitely check it out then. Have you seen anything else interesting lately?
Actually, I watched an amazing documentary about wildlife conservation. It was eye-opening.
That sounds really intriguing. I love documentaries. Which one was it?
It was called Planet Earth, Our Fragile Home. Highly recommend it, if you're into nature stuff.
I'll add that to my list. Thanks for the suggestion.
No problem. Hey, I've got to run now. It was nice catching up.
Actually, before you go, have you tried that new cafe that opened downtown?
Oh, the one near the park? Yeah, I swung by there last week. The coffee was pretty good, and their pastries were delicious.
Nice. I've been meaning to check it out. Maybe we could go together sometime?
That sounds like a plan. How about this weekend?
Saturday works for me. What time is good for you?
How about around 11 in the morning?
Perfect. I'll see you there then. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. All right. I've really got to run now. Take care, Anna.
You too, Ben. See you on Saturday.
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking pasta.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Everything will be okay. Thanks.
Would you mind opening the window?
It would be my pleasure.
What did you do yesterday?
I went to pay a visit to my grandmother.
What will you do tomorrow?
I will go to the park with my family.
Do you know Lucy?
Yes, we are friends since our childhood.
Have you ever been to London?
No, but I would like to go there someday.
Do you exercise regularly?
Yes, I go to the gym 5 times a week.
Can you fix my bike?
Sure,
How long do you think it will take to fix it?
it's hard to tell.
Did you buy your house?
No, I'm renting it.
Do you often go to the restaurant?
Yes, I like eating out.
What would you like to eat?
I would like to eat vegetables rice with fried shrimps.
How does it taste?
It's delicious.
What would you like to take as dessert?
I would like to take chocolate milk cake.
What would you like to drink?
Orange juice will be okay.
Is there a bank near here?
Yes, there is a bank nearby.
Can I speak to Jack, please?
I'm sorry he is not here at the moment.
When will he be back?
He will be back in 25 minutes.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you for your time.
Why did you stop going to work?
I stopped it because I established my own company.
Which one do you prefer, tea or coffee?
I prefer neither.
When did you buy your car?
I bought it last year.
How would you describe yourself?
Easygoing, enthusiastic, and open-minded. Listen carefully to the conversation. And second step is to repeat and answer. Hi, I am John. Nice to meet you.
Hi, John. I'm Sarah. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
So, Sarah, where are you from?
I'm from New York. How about you, John?
I'm from Los Angeles. What do you do for a living, Sarah?
I work as a graphic designer. And what do you do, John?
That sounds interesting. Well, I'm a software engineer. And how did you get into graphic design?
Well, I've always loved art and design. I studied graphic design in college and then started working in the field. What about you? How did you become a software engineer?
I have always been interested in computers and technology. I studied computer science in university and after graduating, I started working as a software engineer.
That's great. It's always nice to do something you're passionate about. So, John, what do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy basketball and going for hiking. How about you, Sarah?
I love reading and painting. It's a great way for me to relax and express myself.
That sounds really enjoyable. Do you have any favorite author?
Yes, I'm a big fan of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. What about you, John?
I'm a fan of science and fiction books, and one of my favorite author is Isaac Asimov.
Oh, that's interesting.
By the way, Sarah, do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a cat named Whiskers. She's my little furry companion. How about you, John?
I have a dog named Max. I love to spend time with him.
That's lovely. Pets can bring so much joy to our lives. So, John, have you traveled to interesting places?
Yes, I have been fortunate enough to visit a few countries. Some of my favorite places include Japan, France, and Australia. How about you, Sarah?
I've been to a few European countries like Italy and Spain. I also visited Mexico once. There are still so many places I want to explore though.
I feel the same way. There is so much to see in the world, Sarah. What's your favorite type of cuisine?
I'm a big fan of Italian food. I love pizza and pasta. And what do you love to eat, John?
I enjoy Mexican food a lot. Tacos and nachos are some of my favorites.
Yum! Now I'm getting hungry. Maybe we should grab a bite to eat sometime.
That sounds like a great idea. We should definitely plan a lunch or dinner outing.
I'd love that. Let's exchange numbers and find a time that works for both of us.
Sure, here's my phone. Let's exchange numbers.
I'd love that. Let's exchange numbers and find a time that works for both of us.
Now it's your turn to speak. I will ask you some questions based on the conversation you heard before. This will help you to practice your speaking skills and pronunciation. Hi, my name is John. What is your name? So, Sarah, where are you from? What do you do for a living? That's good. So, what are your hobbies? By the way, do you have any pet animal? Have you ever traveled to any country? I have traveled to Italy and I love Italian food. What is your favorite food? Yummy! I think we should plan a lunch together. Can I have your phone number, please? Bye! See you later!
Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
What is your name?
My name is Jack.
How old are you?
I am 30 years old.
Where are you from?
I am from Canada.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Do you like pizza?
Yes, I do.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings.
Can you swim?
Yes, I can.
When is your birthday?
My birthday is on the next week.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is fish.
How do you go to work?
I go to work by my car.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog.
Can you speak any other languages?
Yes, I can speak 3 languages.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
I wake up at 7 a.m.
Are you married?
No, I am not married.
What did you do last weekend?
Last weekend I was hanging out with my friends.
Can you play a musical instrument?
Yes, I can play the guitar.
Have you ever traveled abroad?
Yes, I have traveled abroad.
Do you like to cook?
Yes, I like to cook.
What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is swimming.
What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I ride my bicycle.
How many people are there in your family?
There are 5 people in my family.
Have you ever been to a concert?
Yes, I have been to a concert.
What do you do for a living?
I am a doctor.
Do you like to travel?
Yes, I love to travel and explore new places. Speaking practice. Now it's your turn to speak English. I will be speaking first person's dialogues and you will be speaking second person's dialogues. Let's start it. Hi. How are you? What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? Where did you grow up? Are you married? What do you do? Are you a foodie? Are you a lazy person? Do you have any siblings? What are your hobbies? Do you like to listen to music? Have you ever ridden a horse? Do you like to wear makeup? When was the last time you cried? What did you eat for breakfast today? What time do you usually get up? What's your favorite season? Do you have many regrets? What time do you usually go to bed? What's your favorite food? How many languages do you speak? What did you do last night? What are you going to do tomorrow? Could you lend me $50? Are you tired? Is it okay for men to cry? Have you ever been to Canada? Do you like to use social media? Are you afraid of needles? Do you get jealous quickly? Are women better than men? Do you sing well? Are you a morning person or a night owl? What annoys you the most? What subjects were you good at in high school? Do you snore? What's the best way to study English?
Hi,
Hello,
what is your name?
my name is Jack. What is your name?
I am Hazel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I am from London. Where are you from?
I am from Spain.
How old are you?
I am 25. How old are you?
I am 26.
Where do you live?
I live in London. Where do you live?
I live in Spain. But I am currently living in California.
What do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
I work at a school. I am a teacher. What do you do?
I work at a bank. I am a general manager.
What does your father do?
My father works at a hospital. He is a doctor.
That's great.
What do your parents do?
My father works at a cafe. My mother is a housewife.
How many siblings do you have?
I have two younger brothers and one elder sister.
Great. I have just one younger brother.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like reading books and watching movies.
What kind of movies do you like?
I like horror and thriller movies. What are your hobbies?
I like hang out with friends and playing video games.
That's great.
Now it's your turn to speak English. I'll be speaking first person's dialogues and you will be speaking second person's dialogues. Let's start it. Hi. What is your name? I am Hazel. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? I am from Spain. I am 25. How old are you? Where do you live? I live in Spain. But I am currently living in California. I work at a school. I am a teacher. What do you do? What does your father do? That's great. My father works at a cafe. My mother is a housewife. I have two younger brothers and one elder sister. What do you like to do in your free time? What kind of movies do you like? I like hang out with friends and playing video games.
Lesson 19. Asking common questions.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Where are you from originally?
Hey Sarah, I'm from San Francisco. How about you?
I grew up here in New York. How long have you been living in the city?
I moved here about a year ago for work.
What do you do for a living?
I work in marketing.
Have you explored any interesting spots around here lately?
Yeah, I checked out a new cafe downtown last weekend.
Any favorite hobbies you have?
I love hiking and painting.
Any upcoming travel plans for you?
I'm thinking of visiting Seattle next month.
What type of music are you into?
I enjoy rock music.
Do you have any favorite dishes you enjoy cooking?
I make a mean spaghetti carbonara. How about you?
I love baking, especially homemade pies. What do you usually do on weekends?
I hang out with friends and sometimes visit art galleries.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
I watched a great thriller last week. Do you usually watch movies?
Yeah, I enjoy a good film. What's your favorite thing about living in New York?
The energy and diversity here are incredible. What about you?
The cultural scene and the endless things to do.
That's great. It's been great chatting with you, Sarah.
Same here, Mike. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Lesson 20. Do we know each other?
Hi there. Sorry to interrupt, but I think I've seen you before. Do we know each other?
Hi. I don't think so, I'm new in town. My name's Amy.
Ah, got it. I thought you looked familiar. What brings you to this event, Amy?
I've heard a lot about this festival and thought I'd check it out. It's quite lively.
It sure is. By the way, I've seen you around this neighborhood. Are you part of any local groups or clubs?
Not yet, I've been exploring the area and meeting new people. Any recommendations?
There's a hiking club that meets on weekends, and the book club at the community center is pretty active.
Thanks. I'll definitely look into those. By the way, who's that man performing on stage?
Oh, that's Marcus. He's a local musician, always performs at these events. He's really good.
Got it, thanks. Sorry for all the questions, I'm just trying to get familiar with everything here.
No problem at all, Amy. Enjoy the event, and if you need any more info, feel free to ask.
Thanks you. I'll definitely keep that in mind. It was great chatting with you.
Exactly. Practice, patience, and being around diverse speakers help a ton. Plus, it's all part of the fun of language learning. Listen again. Exactly. Practice, patience, and being around diverse speakers help a ton. Plus, it's all part of the fun of language learning. Listen one more time. Exactly. Practice, patience, and being around diverse speakers help a ton. Plus, it's all part of the fun of language learning. Exactly. Practice, patience, and being around diverse speakers help a ton. Plus, it's all part of the fun of language learning.
He said, exactly. Practice, patience, and being around diverse speakers help a ton. Plus, it's all part of the fun of language learning.
Totally agree. It's fascinating how communication styles vary. Everyone's just trying their best to connect, fast talkers or not. Listen again. Totally agree. It's fascinating how communication styles vary. Everyone's just trying their best to connect, fast talkers or not. Listen one more time. Totally agree. It's fascinating how communication styles vary. Everyone's just trying their best to connect fast talkers or. Totally agree. It's fascinating how communication styles vary. Everyone's just trying their best to connect fast talkers or not.
She said, totally agree. It's fascinating how communication styles vary. Everyone's just trying their best to connect, fast talkers or not.
Absolutely, and sometimes the slower pace has its advantages too. It gives us a chance to articulate better and ensure everyone's on the same page. Listen again. Absolutely, and sometimes the slower pace has its advantages too. It gives us a chance to articulate better and ensure everyone's on the same page. Listen one more time. Absolutely, and sometimes the slower pace has its advantages too. It gives us a chance to articulate better and ensure everyone's on the same page. Absolutely, and sometimes the slower pace has its advantages too. It gives us a chance to articulate better and ensure everyone's on the same page.
He said, absolutely, and sometimes the slower pace has its advantages too. It gives us a chance to articulate better and ensure everyone's on the same page.
That's a good point. Speaking slowly can convey more clarity and avoid misunderstandings. Listen again. That's a good point. Speaking slowly can convey more clarity and avoid misunderstandings. Listen one more time. That's a good point. Speaking slowly can convey more clarity and avoid misunderstandings. That's a good point. Speaking slowly can convey more clarity and avoid misunderstandings.
She said, that's a good point. Speaking slowly can convey more clarity and avoid misunderstanding.
For sure, it's all about finding that balance between pace and comprehension, making sure everyone feels comfortable in the conversation. Listen again. For sure, it's all about finding that balance between pace and comprehension, making sure everyone feels comfortable in the conversation. Listen one more time. For sure, it's all about finding that balance between pace and comprehension, making sure everyone feels comfortable in the conversation. For sure, it's all about finding that balance between pace and comprehension, making sure everyone feels comfortable in the conversation.
He said, for sure, it's all about finding that balance between pace and comprehension. Make sure everyone feels comfortable in the conversation.
And being mindful of that makes interactions more inclusive and enjoyable for everyone involved. Listen again. And being mindful of that makes interactions more inclusive and enjoyable for everyone involved. Listen one more time. And being mindful of that makes interactions more inclusive and enjoyable for everyone involved.
She said, and being mindful of that makes interactions more inclusive and enjoyable for everyone involved.
Definitely. It's cool how language adapts to accommodate different speeds and styles, makes every conversation unique. Listen again. Definitely. It's cool how language adapts to accommodate different speeds and styles, makes every conversation unique. Listen one more time. Definitely. It's cool how language adapts to accommodate different speeds and styles, makes every conversation unique. Definitely. It's cool how language adapts to accommodate different speeds and styles, makes every conversation unique.
He said, definitely, it's cool how language adapts to accommodate different speeds and styles, makes every conversation unique.
Absolutely. Learning to navigate through the variety is what makes communication endlessly interesting. Listen again. Absolutely. Learning to navigate through the variety is what makes communication endlessly interesting. Listen one more time. Absolutely. Learning to navigate through the variety is what makes communication endlessly interesting. Absolutely. Learning to navigate through the variety is what makes communication endlessly interesting.
She said, absolutely. Learning to native through the variety is what makes communication endlessly interesting.
I've noticed some folks struggle to keep up with fast English speakers. Listen again. I've noticed some folks struggle to keep up with fast English speakers. Listen one more time. I've noticed some folks struggle to keep up with fast English speakers. I've noticed some folks struggle to keep up with fast English speakers.
He said, I have noticed some folks struggle to keep up with fast English speakers.
Yeah, it can be tough, especially for those learning the language. English has its share of rapid-fire talkers. Listen again. Yeah, it can be tough, especially for those learning the language. English has its share of rapid-fire talkers. Listen one more time. Yeah, it can be tough, especially for those learning the language. English has its share of rapid-fire talkers. Yeah, it can be tough, especially for those learning the language. English has its share of rapid-fire talkers.
She said, yeah, it can be tough, especially for those learning the language. English has its share of rapid fire talkers.
True. I sometimes slow down my speech when chatting with non-native speakers. Helps with understanding. Listen again. True. I sometimes slow down my speech when chatting with non-native speakers. Helps with understanding. Listen one more time. True. I sometimes slow down my speech when chatting with non-native speakers. Helps with understanding. True. I sometimes slow down my speech when chatting with non-native speakers. Helps with understanding.
He said, true, I sometimes slow down my speech when chatting with non-native speakers. Helps with understanding. Hey friends, 15 years of teaching English have taught me some seriously cool tricks that will make those rapid fire conversation a piece of cake. Join me in my upcoming videos and lectures. I'm spilling the secrets that others just don't know. Say goodbye to feeling lost in quick conversations. Together we will make understanding fast English a walk in the park. Get set to impress everyone with your newfound skills. फास्ट इंग्लिश को समझने के लिए बहुत से लोगों को दिक्कत पेश आती है, उनको समझ ही नहीं आती ये बोल क्या रहे हैं। उसके लिए हमने एक सीरीज बिल्ड की है, ये उसकी एक वीडियो है। आप इसको रिपीटेडली देखते रहो। जब आप इसको रिपीटेडली देखते रहोगे 10 लेसन्स के अंदर, आपको मैं श्योर करता हूँ इसके बाद अगर आप कोई इंग्लिश मूवी भी देखोगे अमेरिकन एक्सेंट की, आपको समझ आना शुरू हो जाएगा। बट स्किप करके मत देखना, 3 दफ़ा रिपीट इसलिए किया जा रहा है ताकि आपको अंडरस्टैंड हो वो कि बोल क्या रहा है। आपको शायद ये चाइल्डिश थोड़ा सा लगेगा कि यार 1 दफ़ा 2 दफ़ा 3 दफ़ा हम क्यों सुन रहे हैं, लेकिन आप 1 दफ़ा इसको फॉलो करो। बिलीव मी, इट्स अ मैजिकल ट्रिक। बहुत सारी वीडियोस अवेलेबल हैं, सब ने अलग अलग सी ट्रिक्स लिए हैं, लेकिन हम जैसे लोगों के लिए बहुत मुश्किल है उसको अंडरस्टैंड करना। ये बहुत देसी ट्रिक है, ट्राई करिए।
That's considerate. Some accents or slang can throw people off too, making it harder to catch every word. Listen again. That's considerate. Some accents or slang can throw people off too, making it harder to catch every word. Listen one more time. That's considerate. Some accents or slang can throw people off too, making it harder to catch every word. That's considerate. Some accents or slang can throw people off too, making it harder to catch every word.
She said that it's considerate. Some accents or slang can throw people off too, making it harder to catch every word.
Absolutely. Patience and clear communication go a long way, especially for those getting used to the pace. Listen again. Absolutely. Patience and clear communication go a long way, especially for those getting used to the pace. Listen one more time. Absolutely. Patience and clear communication go a long way, especially for those getting used to the pace. Absolutely. Patience and clear communication go a long way, especially for those getting used to the pace.
He said, absolutely. Patience and clear communication go a long way, especially for those getting used to the pace.
Definitely. I remember when I was learning a second language. It was like everyone was speaking at lightning speed. Listen again. Definitely. I remember when I was learning a second language. It was like everyone was speaking at lightning speed. Listen, one more time. Definitely. I remember when I was learning a second language. It was like everyone was speaking at lightning speed. Definitely. I remember when I was learning a second language. It was like everyone was speaking at lightning speed.
She said, definitely, I remember when I was learning a second language, it was like everyone was speaking at lightning speed.